Hi!
Hello, and welcome to the Daily Almanac for October 10th. So, let's get started.
First day in history!
On this day in history, October 10th, 1770, Benjamin Wright was born. He was the chief engineer who directed the construction of the Erie Canal. Until the middle of the 19th century, almost every civil engineer in the United States had trained with or been trained by someone who had worked under Wright on the Erie Canal. And on this day in 1892, Earle Dickson was born. He was the inventor of Band-Aids. Dickson frequently dressed his wife's small wounds with cotton gauze and adhesive tape. He then prepared ready-made bandages by placing squares of cotton gauze at regular intervals along an adhesive strip and covering them with crinoline, which is a stiff fabric. Now, all his wife had to do was cut off a length of the strip and wrap it over her cut. And on this day in 1923, the first American-built rigid dirigible, or airship, was christened in Lakehurst, New Jersey as Shenandoah, which means daughter of the stars. The airship had a rigid metal skeleton that gave it a shape and used helium gas to keep it in the air.
Word power!
Today on Word Power, we're going to puzzle through a great word. That word is anagram. An anagram is a word whose letters can be rearranged to make another word. If you rearrange the letters of the word startle, you can spell the word rattles. Well, it helps a lot if you write each letter on its own scrap of paper. That way you can move the letters around until you see a new word. Can you spell another word with the exact same letters as the word pot? Did you say top? Well, you're right. Now, what else can the letters of the word flea spell? You guessed it. Flea can also be arranged to spell feel. Now, can you think of any other anagrams?
Extremes.
Today on Extremes, we ask, what is the largest tree on the planet? The answer is the giant sequoia. Giant sequoias live on the western side of the Sierra Nevada mountain range in central California. They can grow over 300 feet tall, which is about 93.6 meters, and 29 feet across, which is about 8.85 meters. Scientists estimate that these gargantuan trees disperse between 3 and 4 million seeds every year from their small chicken egg-sized cones. Now, very few of these seeds actually sprout and grow into adult trees, and giant sequoias are considered a threatened species. The largest sequoia living today is known as the General Sherman and stands tall in the Sequoia National Park.
Health tips.
You know that washing your hands helps keep you healthy, but it also keeps other people healthy. For example, if you blow your nose even when you use a tissue, some germs get on your hand. Now, when you wash your hands, these germs are cleaned away. Then, if you happen to touch somebody else, the germs won't get passed on. Throwing off the British monarchy on July 4th, 1776, left the United States with no central government. It had to design and install a new government, and quickly. As early as May 1776, Congress advised each of the colonies to draw up plans for state governments. By 1780, all 13 states had adopted written constitutions. In June 1776, the Continental Congress began to work on a plan for a central government. It took until 1781 for it to be approved, first by members of Congress and then by the states. The first attempt at a constitution for the United States was called the Articles of Confederation. Well, that's all the time we have left today for Daily Almanac. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you tomorrow.